A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Monday, October 2nd. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. The site of the old Orange County Jail and Sheriff's Office in Goshen has been vacant for years, and now a future use is being explored. County Executive Stephen Newhouse is looking into building new office space on the property adjacent to the county government center.
My biggest priority over the last couple of years as far as us with renting is to minimize that. And we're doing that all across the county, from Goshen to Middletown to Newburgh. We're pulling out of these basically unfair leases and moving into buildings that we already own so we can minimize those payments.
Building new offices at the former jail site could do just that, and Newhouse says it's under consideration. In about a year and a half of daily service between New York Stewart International Airport and Iceland, Play Airlines has carried 100,000 passengers between the two cities, and that was with a 1-month service suspension in the dead of the winter. Play connects to several mainland European cities from its Reykjavik hub. Port Authority Airline Attraction Manager Alex Minton believes the Play popularity will continue to grow.
Since the start of our international daily service, we've seen over 100,000 new international passengers at the airport, which is not, as significant perhaps as when we had Norwegian Airlines serving the airport because of the scope of their service, but is certainly our highest numbers since they left the airport.
On the domestic side, only Allegiant Air is flying to Florida cities and seasonally to Myrtle Beach. Visitor spending related to tourism in Orange County reached $1.1 billion in 2022, up 22% from 2021 and breaking pre-pandemic spending by 6%, according to a new report. Orange County's traveling spending exceeded 2019 by $64 million. An audit of the Wallkill Central School District's claims auditing found that district auditors did not ensure claims were adequately supported, properly reported to the Board of Education, or approved before payment. The State Controller's Office found that the district's claims auditor has a family relationship with a board member and cannot serve in that position. The state auditors reviewed 100 claims in the Ulster County School District totaling $1.7 million and determined none were reviewed for sufficient budget appropriations. The Wallkill District serves the Ulster County towns of Shongum, Plattekill, and Gardner, and portions of the towns of Montgomery and Newburgh in Orange County. iPark 84, half of the former IBM East Fishkill campus, is filled to capacity with a diverse mix of businesses. The West Campus has also been purchased by another company and is redeveloped. The East Campus was purchased by National Resources a few years ago and renamed iPark, and Dutchess County Deputy County Executive for Economic Development Ron Hicks says it's filled with a mix of industry from high-tech to bakers, a beverage manufacturer, and distributors.
In fact, they are now building on parking lots that were formerly vacant. So that site is now at capacity and has the potential for a new fab if ON Semiconductor is successful in their application for CHIPS funding.
National Resources also bought the former IBM facility in the town of Ulster, renaming it iPark 87, and is in the process of attracting tenants. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji, 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
Mayor Mark Nelson says he's preparing to ask the Poughkeepsie Common Council to override the state property tax cap to provide necessary funding for the city's expenses next year. The last time the city overrode the cap was under Then Mayor Rob Rollison, who inherited a substantial financial deficit from his predecessor, Mayor John Tyzik, who left a deficit of more than $10 million. 200 more child care slots are available for SUNY college campuses due to $1.7 million in additional funding for improvements. In the Hudson Valley, funds have been awarded to community colleges in Ulster, Dutchess, and Westchester. The facilities serve child care needs for students, faculty, and staff, as well as local community members. All three members of the House of Representatives from the Hudson Valley, one Democrat and two Republicans, voted on Saturday to keep Washington funded through November 17th as leadership tries to hammer out a full-year spending plan. The federal fiscal year runs from October 1st to September 30th. If the stopgap plan had not been reached, thousands of federal workers would have had to gone without pay. Congressman Pat Ryan, a Democrat, supported this spending plan, calling it a temporary measure. Congressman Mark Molinaro, a Republican, cast a vote in favor of the plan, shared his thoughts about the bill. He said he's a yes on the short-term government funding. And Congressman Mike Lawler, also a Republican, voted in favor of the continuing resolution, saying the House did their job and just passed the resolution on a broad bipartisan basis, and it heads to the Senate, which it did. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.